You decide to settle your case during trial. Why is it that the judge asks you specifically whether you are satisfied with my representation? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So now, during the course of trial, you decide to accept the defense's offer. Now you're going to settle the case. Before we finalize matters, the judge is going to ask you to take the witness stand. And now I have an opportunity to ask you some questions. Once I'm done asking you some questions, the judge will turn to you and say something like, Mrs. Jones, are you satisfied with the representation you've had by Mr. Oginski? Now, why would he do that? One of the key things the judge wants to do is to make sure that nobody is pressuring you to settle this case. He wants to make sure that you are satisfied with my representation. He wants to make sure that once you finalize this case, you can no longer come back and reopen the case. That's critical. So now he'll be asking you a series of questions, and one of them is, are you satisfied with the representation by your attorney? You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit and you have legal questions, one of the things I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.